What's up, Cavs fans? This is really all back with another video, and today we will be breaking down some footage of Evan Mobley, right? And before we get into that, I need y'all to make sure to smash that subscribe button. If you already subscribed to my channel, share it to somebody who ain't subscribed, because with y'all, I can get there. And when y'all are done with that, I need y'all to hover over to that like button and smash that too, so we can tell the YouTube algorithm to share this video with the world. But with all that being said, I want to jump into the first clip of why I think Evan Mobley is going to be a really good player for the Cleveland Cavaliers. After watching all of this footage on Evan Mobley, I have quickly realized how good of a playmaker he's going to potentially be, because right here, if we stop it here, Evan Mobley secured the ball and already has put himself in a position where he has two really great passing options, right? He can give it back to the person who gave him the ball and just wait for him to just curl, or he has a cutter in that big man that can actually run straight to the paint and he can give him the ball, right? And as we zoom in, you see how much clearer that second option is, right? And this is one of the reasons why I kind of did not see this coming from Evan Mobley. And as we see the play unfold, you see how easy of a pass that was from Evan Mobley, right? He got the ball, got it in the post, faced up, and he had that option for him. You get what I'm saying? And this is what makes Evan Mobley potentially a unicorn. And then even on this play right here, you see Evan Mobley is aware of the court. He's aware of what he got to do defensively, and he gets in position. He gets the easy block, he gets the board, and he secures the ball, and he runs the floor, right? 7 feet tall, he's running the floor. And that is so crazy when you have 7-footers that have this type of potential, right? So if he stays healthy, you can just imagine what he is capable of if he gets even more tools in his bag. You get what I'm saying? And it just shows you how impressive Evan Mobley is on the playmaking side and on the defensive side. And on the subject of talking about defense, this once again shows you how good of a defender Evan Mobley has the potential to be, because watch here, he's on his assignment, he's on his big assignment, and he very quickly switches on the guard on the perimeter and does a fine job, and he shuts him out as a 7-foot big. He is, and then on the other play, he gets it back on the offensive end right there. You see how aware he is of his surroundings. And even on this close-up, right, he switches on the guard once again. He gets it. He makes him to shoot a terrible shot or a bad shot or a tougher shot, however you want to label it. And he runs the floor and he gets a foul, right? And this is the type of awareness and IQ the Cleveland Cavaliers is so in desperate of, especially when you have a 7-foot player like this that has these type of intangibles already. You get what I'm saying? And this is what makes him special. This is why he got drafted so high. And this is where we have to hope he stays healthy, because he's showing his potential. Now, it is some things I'm kind of fearful of, especially when he plays bigger and stronger defenders or players. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he gets a little frazzled, but you kind of expect that from a young player. You get what I'm saying? He's going to gain that type of experience, right? And once he gain that experience, the sky is not the limit for him. You get what I'm saying? The space might not even be the limit. I'm very interested to see what he is capable of at his peak. You get what I'm saying? Once more, we see how elite Evan Mobley defense is going to possibly be. And right there, Evan Mobley immediately located who had the basketball, and it was wraps from here, right? Like, it was nothing he was going to do to get him out of this situation, because Evan Mobley already spotted him. Evan Mobley was going to clear this, Evan Mobley was going to stop this, and Evan Mobley was going to send that the other direction, because he was just that good.
Gotcha, bitch!
Evan Mobley's defensive awareness is going to be on par with Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, and Kristaps Porzingis. Like, I can just see that in him because of how quick he is to understand who has the basketball, right? And it's just that impressive, right? And then on this next clip, this is one of those examples when I was talking about, I feel like Evan Mobley is going to have some very tough times when he starts being guarded by big men or just bigger players, because on this possession right here, you instantly see Evan Mobley kind of get disabled, right? They get him out of the play, and they kind of make him irrelevant in this offensive scheme, because they're keeping him far away from the basket, which is great on their on the other team's aspect. That means they have some really good defensive schemes, and they're aware of how dangerous Evan Mobley can be. But at the same time, that's them exposing the weaknesses of Evan Mobley. You get what I'm saying? When you're aware that if you can put, you know, couple size bodies on Evan Mobley, you can get him out of the offensive scheme, who is the best player after watching countless footage of him, you know, that's a problem. You get what I'm saying? That is a huge problem, because now for UNC, the offense is slow. You get a bad attempt, you get a bad shot, and your star player was out of the play. You get what I'm saying? And for some extra footage, even on this highlight, even though it wasn't about Evan Mobley, just look at how Evan Mobley is the facilitator in both of these clips, right? He's the one that has the vision, who's seeing every aspect of the court, minus this, you know, that highlight. But those first two, Evan Mobley was the one who got the ball and initiated the offense with his playmaking, right? And on this kid right here, you see Evan Mobley attacks. He attacks the paint, and he understands now. He missed. He could have probably got a better shot, because that defender that was on him obviously could not guard him, especially how he was moving. But just look at how easy it was for him to scan the floor, facilitate, and get the defender moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is a problem. And if you put more tools in his bag, you see how impressive he can be. And on the offensive side, you see how he just cleared that. He got the ball in the post, and he instantly turned around. He knew he had to mismatch, get the post fade, easy bucket, right? Evan Mobley understands how good he is, right? The other team knows how good he is, right? Which is why they have so many problems with him, because the only person that can truly stop him is himself, right? And obviously health, which is a part of himself, right? I really think if Evan Mobley is trained the right way, get the right experience, and stays healthy, he's going to be a very impressive player on both sides of the court, because of how mobile he is, how much IQ he has, and how much it seems like he's willing to grow. Because what's the likelihood, outside of probably Nikola Jokic, do you see a 7-foot player being able to initiate the offense? You get what I'm saying? When is it likely that you see not only a facilitator, but somebody who's really great on the defensive side? Like, he's literally baiting players from the perimeter and in the inside to have him guard him, because he understands how good he is, and that it's a very little player where he was playing that could truly outperform him. This is exactly why Evan Mobley is special, because if we stop it right here, look at what Evan Mobley has done by simply posting up his defender. He has 5 different defenders looking at him and him only, right? And he has 4 different passing options, right? Now, as the clip unravels, you see he hit the big man, and the big man wasn't ready, but just look at how he did that. Boom, he got it. This big wasn't ready, but look at what he was able to do by himself, right? He lowered in 5 defenders, including the one that was already on him, to try to bait him into decision, but he still ended up making the best decision for the team. And he's a 7-foot big, and you gotta keep emphasizing that, because there's not many bigs that have that level of IQ. And this is why I think Kobe Altman might have went with him, because he is a versatile big, right? He can put it on the floor, he can post up, he can play really elite defense, right? He can be a unicorn if we develop him right, if he stays healthy. And this is what the Cleveland Cavaliers have in store, right? We have a special player. We do have a special player. I know we wanted Jalen Green. I know we wanted the lucky chance of getting Cade Cunningham, but Evan Mobley is going to be special. And as we see each of these clips, you see how special Evan Mobley truly is, with his ability to facilitate, play defense, and score the basketball when he wants to. And for more amazing content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the grind. And with that being said, go.
Hey. Motivated all about cash flow, ran it up and ran out of excuses. In the field and we turn into hoopers. For the clip like bonds we shoot. Just like some soldiers we trooping. Step back 3, we hooping. We in your house just like Fortnite.